Ararat Mirzoyan, after Azerbaijan and Armenia successfully wrapped up peace talks last month, your foreign ministry issued a statement saying that the peace agreement is ready for signing. You've just heard from your Azerbaijani counterpart some of the concerns that Baku has before signing this deal. Is Yerevan willing to address those concerns? And what issues do you have with the deal, if any?
Well, thank you very much for the invitation. I would also join my colleague in expressing appreciation to the organizers of this fantastic diplomatic forum. Coming to your question, you know, it's a matter of an approach. I don't think that digging too deep into the past would be constructive right now and would help all of us to come to a constructive and beneficial for everybody solutions. I would rather prefer to focus on the present and on the future, because if we focus on the obstacles, if we focus on the issues of history, if we start discussing which territory belonged to whom, I don't know, 100 years ago, who killed more people of the other nationality, I think we would jointly come to another conflict. Meanwhile, the desire of the government of the Republic of Armenia and the people of Armenia, at least from our side, is to build lasting peace in our region, including, and first of all, we are discussing the relations and normalization with Azerbaijan. You are completely right. We succeeded after long negotiations, we succeeded to agree over the text of draft peace agreement. And we also suggested to immediately start consultations on aiming to define the venue and the time, the data for signing the peace agreement. Is this peace agreement, is the agreed text answering to all possible questions? Of course not. And I believe there is no single agreement in the world that answers to all possible questions and covers all possible issues. This is a basis, this is a start of relations. And of course, there are many remaining issues, and we can continue our discussion regarding all issues. We can continue exploring new possibilities of cooperation, because it's just a start. And it's important to note that in this agreed text of the agreement, we have a provision which says that we are establishing a bilateral commission to discuss all the other issues, including the, I don't know, issues that may rise regarding the interpretation of this or that provision of the agreement, discussion of many other possible issues. And again, it's a matter of a decision. It's a matter of an approach. What are we as ministers of foreign affairs during this panel discussion suggest to our societies? What are we as countries suggest to the region, to the world? Is that digging again into the past, or building a joint future and prosperity for our citizens? So we are confident that we have all the preconditions, positive preconditions, to sign this agreement, to start a new stage of dialogue, a new level, or if I may, an open new era of relations, of peaceful relations and prosperity in South Caucasus and beyond, in larger region. So this is our approach. Minister Bayramov spoke about very concrete conditions or preconditions. You know, the Minsk structures. We have expressed several times our readiness to initiate the process of dissolution of Minsk structures. These structures can be dissolved when there is no conflict. So this is an interesting question. Do we have a conflict now or not? On the ground, no, we don't have a de facto conflict. On the papers, we don't have an agreement on establishment of peace and interstate relations signed and ratified. So we can continue to philosophize on this issue, but the solution for us, at least for us, is obvious. We should sign the agreement, put an end to this conflict in an institutional way, dissolve on the very same day, if you want. In the same, 10 minutes. One document after the other. And I'm not even saying which document should be the first. Let's sign the peace treaty. Let's sign a joint application to OSCE member states or the Secretariat about the dissolution. Let's establish the bilateral commission, which I was talking about, and start discussion of all possible questions. Minister Bayramov spoke also about the constitution of Armenia. Okay, if you want, I can say, we do have a concern regarding the constitution of Republic of Azerbaijan, and we are not saying this just to have the in the principle of mirroring the issues. We are not saying this to have an equal condition or concern. I can explain. The Constitution of Republic of Armenia makes a reference to the Act of Independence, the document, in which this Republic of Azerbaijan declares itself to be the successor of First Azerbaijani Republic. And we all know that the First Azerbaijani Republic declared its sovereignty over much larger territories than today's Azerbaijani Republic, including, around or more than 60% of current sovereign Armenian territories. So again, it's a matter of approach. From which end are we beginning? Are we going to have all answers to all possible questions and only then establish relations, or we are building on what we already have accomplished? Because, we have an unprecedented situation. Armenia and Azerbaijan, again, please focus on this issue. Armenia and Azerbaijan have agreed on a text of an agreement between them, acknowledging each other's territorial integrity within borders which existed by the time, at the moment of the dissolution of Soviet Union. This sentence answers to so many questions and so many concerns. Are we going to build on this, or we are going to undermine this very tangible, historic accomplishment, and then bring another issue to the table of negotiations, another issue? It could become a never-ending process. Are we focusing on future or on the past? This is the conclusion.
So, Minister Mirzoyan, it sounds like you want the agreement